Hey, it's T. Welcome to another video. Today I'll be resetting various parts of my home over 2 days. In addition to some routine cleaning, I'll share some helpful tips for how I maintain some of my favorite cleaning supplies and tools. So if you're ready, let's get started. This is what our outdoor dining area looked like after our Father's Day dinner. We had an amazing time as usual, and we sent our adult kids who are still in the area and our oldest granddaughter home with full bellies, leftover dinner, and hearts that were filled with new memories. By the way, our 6-week-old granddaughter was here as well, but she won't remember anything from this family dinner. She will not have any leftover dinner, but I'm sure she left with a full belly. Now it is time to reset this area so that bugs won't feel like we're extending an invitation for them to move into our space. Before we get too far into the video, I want to read to you this week's encouraging verse. It comes from Isaiah chapter 40, verse 8, and it reads, "The grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of our God stands forever."
Let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know. Some things change, are lost and found, or gone forever. But this is what you are to me, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too. If not says who, you can make it. You had great patience, but something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now, and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make
Now that our outdoor living area has been reset, it is time to go inside so that I can tackle the mountain of dishes.
You can make it too. If not, says who? You can make it. And I said,
When I was cleaning up after our last bi-weekly Sunday dinner, I told you that I have 2 routines for the evening. One involves putting the dishes directly into the dishwasher, and the other involves leaving the dishes in the sink overnight. I do not prefer the latter, but that's exactly what happened the last time because I had a dishwasher full of dishes that I had not taken out to put away. So that meant, because these nights are always so late, that meant that I was not going to have the energy to, or the motivation to put those dishes away and then clean the dishes that were in the sink and put them in the dishwasher. On this day, however, I was ahead of the game. I made sure that the dishwasher was empty, so that's why I'm able to go ahead and put these dishes into the dishwasher before I go to bed, and by the time I wake up in the morning, they'll be ready for me to put away.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street.
Now it is time for our weekly check-in, and I want to see if you have any praises or prayer requests that you would like to share. I do have a prayer request that I'd like to ask you to pray for on my behalf. So I will mention a couple of times in the video that I am out of energy, and that is really something that it lowers my quality of life. I'm running around in these videos, it appears, but I have them sped up 3 to 4 times real time. But I'm tired. I'm tired, but I still need to take care of my home and my family. I get iron infusions, and my latest round was from the end of April into like the first or second week of May. I had 3 different infusions. I get mega doses, and I figured that by June, especially early June, I would have more energy, but that is not happening. My husband keeps saying, hey, have you talked to your doctor to make sure, because she said, let her know if your energy is not back. And I can go in and get some lab work done. I just need to ask her to make sure that there's some orders already issued, but there is anxiety behind that. I'm still wearing the scars from my last infusions. The PIC team had to come in on all 3 occasions and find some veins that they could use. My arms are still bruised. When you touch the areas, they're still a little sore. And I have some trauma related to this, so I don't want to go and get my blood checked. I know it's a silly thing, but I need to get over this anxiety, so I need your prayers for that. But what I need to get over the anxiety for is so that I can go in and get some lab work done. And if I need another round of infusions sooner rather than later, I'm going to have to get poked and prodded a few times. And just the thought of having that done is making me extremely anxious, and I need your prayers for that. Now that I'm done working inside, it is time to relax. By the way, at the end of these bi-weekly family dinners, my husband and I usually sit around, sometimes inside if it's too cold, but otherwise this time of year we sit outside and discuss how much we enjoyed spending time with some of our adult children and both of our granddaughters. This particular dinner was extra special because my mom was in town for it. She's going to be here for a few more weeks, and I can't tell you how much she enjoys this period of rest and also this time with an extended family for which she is the matriarch.
You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna...
It's the next day and I just finished my workout, so please excuse the attire. But as you can see, today's cleanup starts in the dining room. Since I have a lot that I need to get done on this day, I'm going to start with a load of laundry. By the way, the elephant in the room is the buffet that is filled with peaches. I had them sitting out so that they could ripen. They've been, by now, they've all been processed along with a case that I froze last week. I still have to process some that are in the fridge, but we're also going to use them just for snacking. But I need to use them for some peach pie filling as well. I haven't made that yet, but I did make 6 jars of homemade peach jam for the first time. So I am really loving this canning thing, and so far I've made 2 batches of strawberry jam, 1 batch of raspberry jam, and the batch of peach jam that I just mentioned. Right here I'm just switching over a couple of loads that I washed the day before. I just took out some microfiber cloths from the dryer, and right here I'm moving some additional microfiber cloths and a couple of cleaning tools from the washer to the dryer. Did you know that you can wash your feather dusters in the machine? That's what I do, and I just let them air dry. I did try to, I dried them in the washer once on low heat, but I think I prefer to just let them air dry. So that's a housekeeping tip. You can wash these things in your machine. However, there's one more thing that I want to show you that you may not know that you can also wash in your machine. Put those up there. These are the roller brushes for my Tenco Combo Vacuum Mop. I wash these as well. They come out like new. So I dried these before. You can dry them in the machine, or you can just let them air dry. So I'm going to let them air dry today, but sometimes the little pieces come off and it's no big deal. You just snap them right back on like that. And they're like new. But I'll show you some, I think I have some that are also already clean. Let's see, oh yeah. So here's another one that I have that is already clean using the same method. I have, oops, hold on. I didn't snap that on properly. But I have a total of 4 of these that I rotate with, so you are supposed to clean those rollers just in case you have not been cleaning yours. But you can clean them in the washer, as I mentioned, or you may choose to just clean them in a bucket. I have several cleaning buckets that I like to use. I have one that's kind of like, I'll show you in a second. This one right here, it's a collapsible one, but it's a wider one, and so it's able to fit, say if I want to dry, or if I want to soak one of these in some cleaning solution, it's wide enough to accommodate this. You could also put it in a tall bucket and just stand it up this way. So, let me go ahead and get these dining materials into the washer, and I also need to dry these microfiber cloths over here. A tip: when you're drying your microfiber cloths, you do not want to add fabric sheets or fabric softener. Here's another tip. These are the placemats that I use both indoors and outdoors. The silver ones are for the dining room, and the blue ones are for the patio tables. outside. I toss these into the washer as well. They are not damaged in the washer, especially because I use cold water to wash these. I do not dry them. They're perfectly okay just to air dry. So I'm going to toss all of these. I think there are like 8 or 10 of these right here. And then there are 6 of these here. I'm going to toss those into the washer as well. And then when they're ready, I'll just dry those. I'll air dry them, but everything else will go into the dryer. Nope, I just said can't use this. These are microfiber cloths. I was working on autopilot. And these are just some other microfiber cloths that I had in the dryer. I'm going to take these upstairs and fold them. Yeah, I might not do these on camera, but these are all ready to go back into the hall closet, which is where I keep a lot of these things. One other thing that I wanted to provide you an update on is about a home improvement project that I mentioned in a recent video. So we're planning to have our laundry room renovated. My husband and I are going to do a lot of the work, and we're going to have some pros come in and do other work. But one of the first things that we wanted to have done was to have this whole house humidifier moved over to here. So originally it was here, and now it is over here. And what that's going to do is allow us to put up some drywall and a couple of doors to access these 2 areas. So this area right here has like the HVAC stuff and the hot water heater over here, and then back here is one of our freezers, as well as a lot of painting and canning supplies. So I've been blocking off the space using this room divider, but now we are going to actually make this into 2 separate spaces. This is what the rest of the laundry room looks like, in case you did not see that tour. Oh, by the way, right up here is our server and other computer equipment that runs our home network. So that stuff will also be moved. It's going to be relocated over here to this area. I've moved on to my primary bedroom. I'm going to strip the bedding and replace it with some clean linens. I'll also be dusting the furniture and then vacuuming the floor. Taking care of my home is all about routines, and my typical morning routine involves pulling back the comforter to let the bed air out, but I also spray the comforter and the sheets and the pillowcases with Odoband, and I let that sit for the 1 hour or a little bit more than that I'm down the hall in the gym. On this morning, however, since I knew that I was going to be stripping the bed, I decided to skip that part of the process. But yeah, usually routines keep me in check, and my morning routine I only vary from it once a week, and that's for church on Sunday morning, simply because I'm not disciplined enough to get up early enough on Sunday morning to do that part. So I then will make my bed on those days after church. Do you have any homemaking routines? If you do, please leave a comment below and let me know what they are. If you do not have any cleaning routines but you would like to establish some, leave a comment below and let me know what it is that you'd like to work on the most.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want?
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. type. Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive. Oh, oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust.
Getting back to routines, this little corner right here is where my husband tackles one of his routines every morning. He sits here and reads his devotional, and that's why we keep that copy, or he keeps a copy of our daily bread on the dresser. Since I have a lot to do both on camera and off camera, I am using the robot vacuum to take care of cleaning the floor.
We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it.
I've made it back downstairs to tackle some things in a couple of rooms down here. I am going to start by cleaning off the island, and believe it or not, I still have more dishes to wash. You saw me wash a bunch the night before, but I have some other things that I did not wash the night before, but I ended up also generating some dishes when I made breakfast this morning. Once I'm done in the kitchen, I have some dishes that I need to take outside, and then I can move on to the last room that I'll be cleaning today.
I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth.
How's the weather where you are? That sounds pretty cliche, but oh my goodness, it is taking over plans that I have now, plans that I had in the past. Let's see, so I think we have finally turned towards summer. The spring rain and storms that we've had for, it seems like the past couple of months, were a theme of the spring of 2025, but now I think that things are going to begin to dry out. As a matter of fact, over the next several days, the forecast shows that we're going to be mostly fully sunny, and we're going to jump right into the 90s. We had been hovering in the 70s on some days. We had maybe an 80-degree day here and there, but we're jumping right into the 90s. So I want to ask you again, what is the weather like where you are? Has it been really rainy? Have you felt like you needed to to build an ark or buy a boat? Has it been hot? Has it been cold? What's the weather like in your neck of the woods?
Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around. I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, we're playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. You say that I'm crazy. It's just the way that I get every time that I am with you. Your laughter takes me to heaven. I just wanna make you repeat it and repeat it again. Yeah, you make the sky so blue. No, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, we're playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. On the highway, It's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wild ones. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole night long. Being with you is like being on the rodeo house. Brings out the wild ones. I got a little crush on you. Ooh, I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush on you.
As you may have noticed, my arrow garden is overflowing, and what you see are two different kinds of basil. There's some other things planted in this one, but you can't see them all that well, but the basil has taken over. And the last time I had this happen, I preserved it through freezing it into like little ice cube trays, and then I froze some in olive oil, and I froze some other basil in water, and I just put those into ice cube trays, and eventually took those out of the trays and put them into little storage baggies so that I could use them one at a time. But in this case, I will be using my new food dehydrator. I have not used it yet, but I'll be dehydrating some of the peaches. I'll be dehydrating the basil that you see there, and I'll also be dehydrating some beef jerky.
I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. Wasted money on cures. Forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free. Then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out.
This bin is where I keep most of our seasonal outdoor dishware. I do keep the glasses in the house. I'm not sure why I haven't been keeping them out this year, because I did that last year. But anyway, I'm just putting those dishes away. I'll tell you that it's a lot easier to set the table when all of the dishes are out here already, as opposed to running back and forth. I'd rather do the back and forth when I am not as busy as I tend to be on our family dinner Sundays.
Oh, I'll save memories in my
The stove could really use a better wipe down than I'm giving it right now, but I am truly running on fumes, so I'm giving it all I have.
But time is running out. 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 Time is running. Time is running out. But time is running out. What if my best days are over? They can't be over. They can't be over.
The dining room is the last area that I need to tackle on this day. Actually, it's the last room that I'm going to tackle on this day, but I'm grateful that I was able to get as much accomplished as I did. I didn't think I would make it this far, but I will tell you that a couple of things I'm going to skip on this day are I'm going to skip mopping the dining room floor, and I'm going to skip mopping the kitchen floor. I really just don't have the energy to take care of those, but that's okay. I can handle those on another day.
Time is running out. Can't see clear through the smoke you created. I feel my feet on the ground and they're shaking. How am I supposed to save the situation? Why the steps getting wasted even though we feel the same? Would you hug me in the dark? Let the worries go away. Would you do it all again? Do it all again? Would you leave your finger marks on my body while it sways? Would you light my way, find my way home again? My home is you. 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 Here we are, where we thought we'd never be. Is there ever a way to be free? Can we turn back time so long, my dear? How are we supposed to save the situation? Would you hug me in the dark? Let the worries go away. Would you do it all again? Do it all again? Would you leave your finger marks on my body while it sways? Would you light my way, find my way home again? My home is you. 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 My home is you.
That's it, I'm all done. This is what 2 days of cleaning my home looked like this week. I hope that it inspired you to tackle an area of your home. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see this kind of content in the future but are not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button, and when you do, don't forget to click the notification bell so that you won't miss out on future uploads. Until the next time, stay blessed.
Give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now.